Hey guys, welcome back to Seattle. I didn't really see who's out there, but nice to see you anyway. We had that camel overload hanging out along her head. I mean her Mendocino Vino. I wear some bugs that made it red. She roamed the toads of the short forest, every newt in Idaho, and every cricket who had chorus by the bush in Buffalo. She said she was a magic mama, and she could throw a mean tarot and carry it on without a comma. That she was someone I should know. She had a snake for a pet, and she was beating a dwarf, but she wasn't done yet. She had gray-green skin, a jaw with a pin. I told her she was alright, but I couldn't come in right then. And so she wandered through the doorway, just like a shadow from the tomb. She said her stereo was four-way, and I just love it in her room. Well, I was born to have adventure, so I just follow up the steps, right past the fuming incense stencher, where she hung her castanets. She stripped away her rancid poncho and laid out naked by the door. We did it till we were on concho, and it was useless anymore. She had a snake for a pet and an amulet, and she was beating a dwarf, but she wasn't done yet. She had gray-green skin, a jaw with a pin. I told her she was alright, but I couldn't come in. Actually, I was very busy right then. So she wandered through the doorway, just like a shadow from the tomb. She said her stereo was four-way, I just love it in her room. Well, I was born to have adventure, so I just followed up the steps, right past the fuming incense stencher, where she hung her castanets. Is that a real poncho? I mean, is that a Mexican poncho, or is that a Sears poncho? No fooling. Thank you guys so much. Here's a little Bobby Dylan for you. Early one morning the sun was shining and I was laying in bed, wondering if she changed at all, or if her hair was still red. Her folks said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. They never did like Mama's homemade dress, thought the bank book wasn't big enough. I was standing on the side of the road, rain falling on my shoes, heading up on the East Coast. Lord knows I paid some dues to get me through. Tangled up in blue. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. Helped her out of a jam, I guess, but he's a little too much for us. So we drove that car as far as we could and abandoned it out west. Stood up on the dark night ride, both agreeing it was best. She turned around to look at me as I was walking away. Heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue. it all that much, and one day the axe just fell. So I drifted down to New Orleans, where lucky was to be employed, working as a while on the boat right outside Delacroix. All the while I was alone, the past was close behind. I seen a lot of women, should never take my mind. I tangled up in blueberry pancakes. She was working in a topless place when I stopped in for some pancakes. Just kept looking at the side of her face in the spotlight so clear. Later on, when the crowd thinned out, I was just about to do the same. She was standing there, back in my chair with the syrup in her. I rubbed something underneath the brush and studied the lines of my face. Must admit, felt a little uneasy.